Hey guys, what's up everyone? Welcome back again to another video from the Apex Predator Billiards Training Club. My name is ApexElgenio, your aspiring professional pool player and pool instructor, straight out of the small island of Jamaica. Now in today's video, which is not particularly a lesson, but it's more of demonstrating an exceptional performance by yours truly here, ApexElgenio. Yet again, another demonstration of how much my practicing over the years have been working, how much I have created a large disparity between myself and the level of players that are currently around me. Definitely looking forward to return to the big scene. Definitely looking forward to get back out there where I can play with higher level Jamaican players. For now I have to just keep practicing, keep improving, keep getting better, keep improving all facets of my game, and so I'll be ready for what is about to come. But for now here, I've continued to show that definitely practicing with precision and accuracy, and of course being consistent, is definitely the way to go. So you're about to witness incredible performance here by yours truly. Of course, if this is the first time you're on the channel, I provide a wide variety of contents that aids young talented players to develop their game with a level of precision, accuracy and consistency in various departments of the game. But primarily I focus on kicking, banking, position play, and I give you tips and advice when it comes to playing 9-ball, 10-ball and or 8-ball here. Alright, so if this is the first time here, do not forget to subscribe to the channel, leave some positive questions and comments down below. Do not forget to share this out to your pool families and communities, and of course do not forget to hit the like button. It really does help the channel to grow. So what you're seeing here is a group of players, two A-level players, that is myself and the gentleman on screen here, Sean Fouchi, and he is a older A-class level players. He was an A-level player in his time, still very forceful, still a force to be reckoned with, but we are the only two A-level players here. The other two players will be St. Clair Swaby, Courtney Gibson. They are B-level players, and we have one C-level player in this matchup here by the name of Kimoni Dunn. Alright, now we're playing a race to 7. Well, in fact, I have to go to 7 games. Sean has to go to 7 games. ST and Courtney has to go to 6 games. And Kimoni has to go to 5 games. And this is how we particularly play based on the level of skills that we have in this matchup here. So we're playing 9-ball. And we are going to be off the races here. Sean has broken off the rock. And we're going to be looking at how Sean approaches the match here in this level here. All right, so now Sean has broken off the rack here and a ball has been deposited into the pocket. Seems as if the 2-ball went down, and of course Sean is, as I said, a older version of an A-class player. He definitely is very experienced when it comes to playing pool, but we are the younger generation now, so there's a lot more pizzazz that I may have here with Sean. Sean misses the first opening shot here on the 1, barely missing on this 3 3/4 inch pocket that we are playing on this 8-foot valley table. So now I have gotten my first opportunity at the table here. Sean has left me really nasty here, left me in front of a cluster of balls. I only have a jump shot that's available. No kicks are available. That ball is not completely in the pocket. So it's going to be interesting to see what I do here. Now, as I go for my jump cue, I can tell you for certain that in my mind here, I knew that this jump shot was risky because the 9-ball is almost midway between the distance between the cue ball and the object ball, so I really have to control the hop of the cue ball here. I predict that it might hop off the table, and my predictions were right. I didn't really have much options really. There was no masse available around 9 in between the 6. No kicks were available, so I had to go for the jump. It was just unfortunate for me there that the jump, as predicted, went off the table. Now Sean has the real opening here to start. No balls are really much trouble here. Sean is gonna just knock a couple balls in and just work his way around the rock. He has the 5 ball that is all the way up here with the 9 and the 6. He's eyeing up the combination here. Not sure why he would want to do that. That's his decision though. So he's definitely playing for the combination. I want to let you know though, guys, that the type of players that we have here in my area is that when you're playing 9 ball, they tend to go for a lot of combinations. And you're going to see later on in the match where Courtney Gibson is one such player that no matter where the 9 ball is, he's going to go for it. He doesn't really play precise pool. He's a very forceful type of player, definitely a force to be reckoned with. There you can see the outcome of you going for an early combo here. Sean could have easily just played position for the 9 ball, but instead he went for a combination on the 9, which in my humble opinion would have been not the most ideal decision in that particular scenario. Nevertheless, he did what he thought was best, and now it's time to see if he will be punished. Now, as I said, in every match, unless you're at a high level in your game, you're gonna have a bit of lapses here or there. You're gonna fall short, you're gonna miss a couple of easy shots like what I just did there. Missing that 5 ball, that was only because I overcooked and overthought the position on the 6. You would have seen me where I walked around and I was looking at the easiest position to land onto the 6. I could have easily played that shot and take a long putt on the 6, but I was trying to get a little bit too cute, a little bit too cheeky, and so missed that shot, playing with a little bit of inside spin. Now, I didn't leave Sean with anything too much there. I didn't really have a shot on the 5, so he decided to play 2-3 real safety, just leaving me a little bit awkward here. And so let's see what ApexElgenio comes up with. As usual, I always have something in the bag. One thing I know about my career so far is that there's always that exceptional shot that comes out of the bag here. And so for this particular shot that I'm about to play here, you'll see where I'm going to be kicking at the 3. There's not much ball to really hide behind. There's not much safety zones. All the balls are on one side of the table. So you'll see where I'm using a double the rail system here to measure the kicking angle behind the 3. You'll see where I'm aiming to pot the 3 into the corner pocket. Not really sure if I'm gonna get position on the 6, but I don't really have much of a choice. I would rather to pot the 5 ball here and then lay up a safety here. But you see where I aimed for the pocket. Unfortunately though, when I kicked, it didn't kick as clean, but the 7 ball act as a backboard there for the 5, making it an exceptional shot at the end of the day. So great shot there by ApexElgenio. That is in fact a system that I'm going to be exposing to you guys on the channel, so you definitely want to stay tuned and be subscribed when that video comes out. There is a unique way that I use to do that really kick system that could really shake up your opponents, so definitely stay tuned for that. Now, as I said, kicking at that 3 was a shot to nothing because I wasn't guaranteed any real position on the 6. I would have had to lay up a safety. That was a poor execution there by ApexElgenio. You can see that, kind of walking away a little bit disappointed in terms of what I chose to do there. Definitely leaving Sean a little bit tricky, but it seems as if the 6 goes into the side. So Sean has called it into the side, even though he doesn't have to call a shot. He's gonna pocket the 6 here. Cue ball is a bit hot and heavy coming around. He needed more speed on that ball though. I'm not sure if he planned out the route. I know that he was trying to play position for the 7, but cue ball was too hot and heavy there, so he has left himself basically with nothing here. There is a bank available, but it's not easy and the position is not guaranteed, so he decides to play a double kiss containing shot there. And now he has left me with a bank shot here on the 7. Not much opportunities here for me. Now, guys, I'm going to be doing something here. I'm going to be banking the 7. But I want you guys to let me know, based on my gestures around the table, based on how I'm looking, do you think that I was actually calling the bank? Was that a call shot? Do I intend on making the bank? Was I trying to play some sort of safety? Let me know in the comments. Let me know if you thought that this shot was intentional. I will respond to you in the comments if you do. And if you get it right, I don't know, I might have to give you a reward. Alright guys, so let me know if you thought and what reason do you have to think to choose that option, whether you think it was an intentional shot or not. Now here, landed again a little bit awkward on the 8 here. The cut is available but the bank is easier. And the cue ball is so close to the 8, I could actually bank this ball with a nice speed and hold position for the 9. And so said, so done. Excellent shot there by ApexElgenio. Really steady, really focused, feeling really good in my game. For the past couple of months, I've been playing really well. I have not, you guys, if I tell you some of the racks that I've run over the past couple of months, is incredible. How I took a 1.5 month break from the game, and now having returned back to the table, it seemed as if all I needed was just some rest. Still waiting to go back onto the big scene there and showcasing this. I'm just taking my time and just building up myself in all departments, all facets of the game here. So that brings us to the end of rack number 1. Remember that I have to give these guys, I have to spot each guy a game or 2. I have to spot Kimoni 2 games, I have to spot ST 1 game, and myself and Sean here, we're going at 7. Now you're gonna see here where ST comes to the table. This is St. Clair Swaby, and this is how we play pool here in Jamaica. We actually play what is called a kingship, where we race to a particular number. Each player plays a rack. If you win the rack, you stay on the table. If you lose the rack, you have to wait until it comes back around to your turn here. So that's how we actually play here in Jamaica, and it provides, if you win a rack, you can win a good amount of money at the end of each match. So here you're gonna see where I am gonna just shift the break. I'm not feeling really comfortable breaking from the side here. I don't have a lot of success. I feel a lot more in control when I break from the box here. So here I'm gonna be opening up the rack here. Beautiful break shot here by ApexElgenio. Excellent cue ball control, parked almost in the middle of the table, but unfortunately then I haven't gotten a look on the 1 ball, which is at the bottom rail here. So what to do? Do I play a push out? I definitely see an opportunity here to do something that I've always wanted to do. And would I advise you to try these things in a big money game or in any match? I mean, it depends on your skill level, depends on your confidence, but I've seen the pros play a lot of kick and stick, and that's what I was trying to do here. I was trying to kick the 1 ball and stick the cue ball all the way down there, but I'm still struggling in terms of kicking at the ball in full. So that's something that I need to go on the practice table and investigate a little bit. I need to learn how to do that kick and stick. It's something that I've seen the pros play a lot, and I've never been able to understand how do they predict the kicking angle to hit the ball full. Nevertheless, a sellout here, opening up the position for ST here to run this rack. ST, fairly good player, definitely sometimes do some erratic things on the table, but he does have his time when he really lays up the racks on you, so you can't really give him much of a chance, as much as how he may not be the strongest of the players here in my area, but you definitely don't want to give this young man any sort of chance here. All right, now ST plays position from the 2 to the 3, almost hooked himself behind the 7, but he's okay. He's okay. He's gonna pot this 3 and try to come around back for the 6 here. Ooh, what happened there, St. Clair Swaby? Not sure. He drew the ball apparently with some inside spin. Not sure if he made a mistake by using the incorrect English. Oh dear, this is no good. This is absolutely no good. This is a cracker of a shot by ST. So ST will have to play a recovery shot here. He's one of those type of players, I can tell you though, that he's easily distracted. I've played with him for many years, and this is one of the things that he struggles with in terms of focusing. The moment he gets distracted by something or someone, it throws him off easily. So that's something that I think that he definitely needs to think about working on. It's just to hold composure when the pressure gets to him here. He made a beautiful recovery shot there, but let's see if he can finish the rack. A little bit sketchy. He's on the 50-yard line. The cue ball is actually going into the 8. He's playing with low spin. It's a thin cut for a spin shot. It's pretty thin, so he has to be smooth. Oh, he played that shot way too hard. But he has left it tough. Down into the jaws of the pocket there. This is not easy, guys. This is not easy to get back onto this 8 here from such a distance between the cue ball and the object ball, and you're kind of jacking up. When you aim like this, you tend to apply unwanted side spin to the cue ball, so you have to be smooth when delivering the cue here in this shot. So let's see what ApexElgenio can come up with. Can he get back onto the 8 here? Oh, that was beautiful. What a shot there by ApexElgenio. Such control. Nicely potted, nicely controlled, and even leaving myself with the perfect angle here to get back onto the 9. Now, I have so much experience, guys, that every shot that comes up is almost like I've seen it already. And what you see me do here is pretty risky. You can see it heads towards the side pocket, and that could have easily scratched. I've had many racks, many games, many matches where I have that sort of position and I apply a bit too much spin, because you have to try to get into that third rail. Now, if you use too much spin on a shot like that, you will find that it will scratch into the side. So you just got to just use just enough spin and the right amount of speed to land perfectly there. I ended up landing perfectly on the 9 and putting it to take a 2 rack advantage in this matchup here. All right, so that rack beautifully finished there by ApexElgenio, being left tough. ST really played a beautiful recovery shot there, but not capitalizing on that shot there on the 7. He needed to give it a bit more thought, but it is what it is. This is what we do. This is how we learn. Every rack that I've lost has taught me something valuable, and that's what I will continue to do here. All right, I will continue to improve. And like I said, whenever I do commentary on these matches, I'm learning from the players' mistake, what they do, and how, just looking back at it, I'll know exactly that that is not the most viable option. So I love commentating on these matches, and I hope that you guys actually love watching these little matches. In fact, I'm going to be breaking out some of the racks and posting them as a separate video where I do a different voiceover commentary. So stay tuned for that, guys. You'll be seeing a lot more videos coming out in terms of assessing the racks in more depth and detail. Now, playing with Courtney Gibson here, CG, strong, ferocious player. It's a type of player though that really doesn't really take much time. He just gets down, gets to business. He's really a flashy type of player. He doesn't give the rack much thought. If he sees what he sees, he just goes for what he sees there. He tries to actually, that was a good break shot. No balls were pocketed, but Courtney saw, the only thing that he saw that he could have done there was just try to just play a tough shot here, leaving me tough. I don't think he even considered playing a push out. So that's, like I said, guys, the players here are not A-level players. There are lots of A players in Jamaica, but the players that are in my ear are mostly like B-level players. I'm perhaps one or two. I'm one of the few A players that are in my ear here. So, we play pool to teach and to learn. Beautiful shot there by ApexElgenio. Beautiful opening shot there. Risky shot. Risky. There was no guaranteed position on the 2. The 2-3 combination was available, but tricky then going for a containing shot there, and that was beautifully executed then, not leaving Courtney with any opening. Like I said, guys, giving this young man any type of opportunity at the table, you can be punished at the most inconsiderate time. Bad kick shot there by Courtney. Definitely should have made contact on that too. And like I said, he gets down so fast. He does limited calculations. This is something that I've spoken to him about. He has to take a little bit more care in terms of how he approaches the rack. If he plays a safety, he has to just read the rack more. So I've spoken to him a lot about this, and it's something that I think he's working on at the moment. He's sometimes very impulsive when it comes to running the rack here, or even getting out of a safety. So leaving an open here for ApexElgenio. Already have a 2-0 advantage here. I'm going to be potting the 3, trying to come back out to the middle of the table. This would be very ideal because the 5 ball is in close proximity to the 4. Not trying to do too much. Really nice control there by ApexElgenio, landing perfectly into that zone. Now you notice that every shot that I play, I walk around the table and I look at my patterns. I'm looking at 3 balls ahead. You can see here I'm looking at the angle that I need already on the 6. I'm on the 4, but I'm looking at the angle I need on the 6 to land onto the 7. So you see here where I've made my decision of how I'm going to play the rack here. Just going to try to hold the cue ball in that zone there. Slight stun draw. May have been too much. Is it? Oh, it's definitely too much. You can see that I'm looking at that angle. I need that 3 rail angle. That angle that's going to take me there. So definitely, see, I'm playing with top. So I'm going to go towards the short rail. And I'm going to come back up towards about where the 5 is at the moment. Cue ball still hot and heavy. Ooh, not ideal. Definitely a shake of the head there. It's still okay in terms of I'm still on good position, but I'm gonna have to change my plan here. You can see that I've already picked the path that I want the cue ball to travel. It'd be nice to bump into that 3rd rail above the side pocket. Still considering that 3 rail option, looking at it, but it's not ideal. Definitely don't want to have to head towards any traffic. Do not want to have to head towards any traffic. I don't like playing shots where I'm heading towards a scratch. So like for example, this shot that I'm about to execute, it was beautifully executed, but it's not a shot that I really like to play. Oh, well done there by ApexElgenio. Really nice control. I don't like heading to that zone where I have to head towards the side pocket. I tend to struggle with that shot a little bit. I can handle myself, but I'm not very confident here. Oh, beautiful stroke there by ApexElgenio. Potting that 7, leaving dead straight onto the 8 here. Beautiful. So like I said, guys, I don't really like playing shots where I have to be heading towards the side pocket. I try to avoid scratch zones and scratch routes a lot. So that shot was well executed, but could have been another way around. Nevertheless, like I said, feeling good, feeling very confident here, and definitely gonna be taking a 3 rack advantage here. Kind of overall, that shot was definitely playing for the side, I can tell you that much, but just that slight a ball and a half overall here gives me an even better position. I did not even consider the corner as an option. But nevertheless, I'm on the 9, and ApexElgenio potting the 9 straight in to take a 3 rack advantage in this race to 7 against 2 B-level players and 1 A-level player and another C-level player. Alright, so beautiful execution there by ApexElgenio. As usual, guys, I promised you that it was going to be good. Whatever opportunities, this is more of a video that demonstrates the ability for me to capitalize when given the opportunity. But here you're going to be seeing where surprisingly this C-level player here played extremely well in this rack. Have having I made a huge blunder, which you're going to see in a few minutes from now. It is quite surprising that Kimoni Dunn here was the one who had really the chance of taking me off the table. So let's see here. Let's see here, guys. Kimoni Dunn, the C-level player. He's an improving player over the past year. He has definitely made some progress in his game. You really should have seen this young man about a year and a half ago when he learned that pool was actually a professional sport. When he saw myself and some other talented players playing, he got really involved in the game and he started playing the game more seriously. So he has made some improvements, and look forward to see him in the next couple of years as a force to be reckoned with here. Another beautiful break shot there by ApexElgenio. Nice opening here. You can see already I'm looking at the angle that I need on the 2 to get back onto the 3. And I know when I'm playing well, I know when I'm feeling good. I really start to do a lot of gestures on the table here. Oh, that was really nice. Really nice opening shot there. Leaving myself with a perfect angle. But I did not account for something here. I did not account for the fact that I'm 5 feet 2 inches tall, so I will have to be stretching, and I'm not very comfortable. And this is something that I hope that you guys write down in your notepads. Mistake that I made. Always ensure that you are completely comfortable before executing a stroke. Here you can see I wasn't fully comfortable. I got the ideal position that I need on the 3, but I wasn't comfortable. I wasn't ready. I shot before I got the go signal, and that is something that could prove quite brutal when you're playing with a higher level player. If Kimoni Dunn is capable of punishing me in this rack, then anyone at a higher level will punish me. So I have to ensure that that doesn't happen to me again in the future if I'm going to become the professional player and not the aspiring professional pool player here. All right, so definitely something I'm going to be working on in the next couple of weeks coming up. Nice opening shot there by Kimoni Dunn. Didn't think that it doesn't seem as if he wanted to do much with the cue ball. He wanted to just accept what the table gives him here. So left himself a bit tough. Really and truly, this is perhaps not the best position, but you know, sometimes you have to really come with the goods to show that you're ready for the game. And Kimoni Dunn here just settling down, focusing. Nice steady stroke. Beautiful execution there. Nice recovery by Kimoni Dunn. Alright, already you can see him looking at the 6th ball all the way up here, and he has the perfect angle. Natural angle here. Nothing too much, nothing too saucy. The natural angle should take him towards the 2nd diamond on the rail that he's shooting from. So natural part, no spin needed, just nice speed off the rails, coming into the 3rd rail and bumping out. Ooh, almost snookered himself. And I just love his demeanor around the table. He's so very calm. He's not rushing into the shot. This is huge improvement for you, Kimoni Dunn, and I'm really proud of you from where you have come from. Even though I may not tell you this in person, if you're watching this video, I want to say that I'm proud of you. You have come a far way. You have a far way to go, but you have come a far way, and I do hope that you continue to progress and improve. So nice chance here for Kimoni Dunn to take his first rack. He's the only player that's going to 5, so he has to capitalize on every error that he makes here. Beautiful. And if you notice how he popped that 7, he didn't try to get too cute or too straight on the 8, because I think that he knew he needed an angle to transition from the 8 back to the 9. So I love how he has executed that shot there, leaving himself with a natural stun follow angle, or just roll into the rail, coming over nicely. And just look how calm he is around the table. just composing himself. I love how he ran this rock. He was very composed. He followed his pre-shot routine. Oh, guys, I'm so proud of this young man. Just watching him play at this moment right now, I'm super proud of how much he has improved in his delivery here. Beautiful run out there by Kimoni Dunn. Even just getting up off the table, you can see how calm and composed he is. So, well done there, taking ApexElgenio off the table. So now, as I said, guys, you're going to have to wait. I'm going to have to wait until the other 3 players play. Sean will have to play. Courtney will have to play. And St. Clair Suebi will have to play before I come back on the table here. Let me know if this is something that you do in your area as well. It's a really nice way to get everybody involved in the pool game. And, of course, to test your ability to play with a variety of players. I've lost many of these compilations. I've lost many, but I've won a lot as well. And so, once again, without a shadow of a doubt, pool is definitely the sport for me. This game has chosen me. It's a God-given talent, and all I want to do is just get better and better. I've watched thousands of matches. I've played thousands of rocks. I've shoot millions of balls. I've made numerous, countless, unforgettable mistakes. But everything that I've done over the years has just been to get me to this position that I'm at the moment here. Now, 2 fresh players. You don't normally see this on my channel, guys, but 2 fresh players that are playing. The C-level player is playing against the other A-level player here. So, break off there by Kimoni Dunn. No ball was deposited in the pocket. Sean, with the usual signature, with the cigarette in his mouth, always has a cigarette or a cigar in his mouth. Beautiful opening shot there by Sean. Beautiful opening shot. What nasty looking position here. He has left himself on the 2. No bank available. He may have to go for a safety. Definitely will have to go for a safety. He's looking to see if maybe the bank passes. I don't know what he's thinking about here. But I think that the only logical option here is to just play a nice subtle safety behind the 8. Oh, that's not looking too good, Sean. A little bit light on the stroke there. I'm not sure if Kimoni can see the 2 ball. It would have been really, really nice if you could just get that cue ball wedged up against the 8. But Kimoni doesn't really seem too much concerned. He doesn't seem as if he's going to have to calculate a kick. It seems as if he can see the 2. So, let's see what he comes up with here. Oh, he can see it straight down, can he? He's aiming. It's going to be interesting. Oh, ooh. He could have seen the shot. Oh, he just missed. Just missed. And this is dangerous. The one thing you do not want to do is to give an experienced player on the table any form of opening. They will capitalize, especially if they are being threatened and you are equally as good as they are. So they're going to capitalize. So Sean here, let's see what he comes up with here. That looks, I'm not sure. He puts 2 balls at the same time. That looks like a foul. I may have to take a look at the replay there. I was very concerned. I was actually looking at him. Sean is not giving me any eye contact as I was looking at him. But that looks like a foul shot. I'm not certain. Let me know in the replay. I'm just going to have a look at the replay here to see if that was a foul. But he doesn't seem like it's something we're considering. Nevertheless, let's continue here. Sean puts the 3, lands nasty on the 4 here. Try to spin it in, but hasn't worked out. Sean, maybe it's just the smoke that is currently in your eyes at the moment. You may need to put the cigarette down for you to see a bit clearly. It's a good friend of mine. Really, really good player. especially when it comes to carom pool. He plays a lot of billiards as well. Not sure what his skill level is like in that sport, but he talks a lot about billiards. But let us see here. So he has given Kimoni Dunn an opening here, and this is how I know that this young man has improved so much. Watch the cue ball control that he uses here. How beautiful. Exceptional shot there by Kimoni Dunn. Absolutely exceptional. Beautiful cue ball path, pure center ball, natural path, going through the angles, through the obstacles, and landing perfectly here on the 5. So Kimoni Dunn has a chance to cause another upset. Let's see here. Rolls forward. Ooh, dear, oh dear, oh dear. That's definitely not his intention. He does a lot of that roll type of shot. If you notice that most of his shots that he plays a lot of roll. And I think that he's at that stage where he's really deciphering between stroking the ball with confidence and just making the putt. I think what Kimoni Dunn is doing right now is that he's trying most of the time to make the putts. You can see that he's just keeping it simple, not trying to do too much, not trying to do anything fancy. He expressed to me the other day that using spin is a huge challenge for him. Most of the time he just plays with natural angles and just keep it simple. But I let him know that, guys, for Kimoni, the application of spin should only be used when necessary, but you have to practice it because it's a very complex aspect of the game and you have to use it to play position here. Now Sean is left a little bit nasty here, really nasty. He has a bank, cue ball is very close to the side rail. You can see that he's very concerned about the scratch. He's just gonna go, seems as if he's going for the bank. Oh, that was beautiful. Oh, that was beautiful. Oh, incredible shot there by Sean. Avoiding the scratch. He does that little walk when he's playing pool. He does that little walk and he talks to the crowd a lot. When he plays a really, really good shot, he starts laughing, starts feeling good about himself. So he does that a lot. And I like his charisma. He plays pool for fun. He plays happy pool. He's one of those type of players that I love to play with. He doesn't take it very seriously. He just knocks it in, shoots, walks away and smiles. So beautiful shot there by Sean. Exceptional shot there. And recovering, potting the 9. Oh dear, oh dear. Ooh, so close. He's a little bit careless there. A little bit careless. But Sean is out and Sean has the first rack on the board. ST has now come for his second chance. Last time ST fall out of position, landed awkwardly on the 7. Tricky position on the 7, missing the 7. ApexElgenio really capitalize on what ST did. So you can see the replay showing you where ST there missed that uncharacteristic shot there. Now Sean back on the table, breaking off here, hitting that one ball squarely, drawing the cue ball down to the short rail, back out here. Was that the 9 ball? The 9 ball almost went in. Crazy. This is crazy. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. I know these guys very well. I'm on the side. You're not seeing me, guys, but I'm on the side and I'm looking. I know that one of these guys are going to try to go for a combination. They're going to try to do something fancy there. Once that 9 ball is in the pocket, every player starts to get a little bit scared. Sean fortuitously there, playing a shot, missing, and still leaving ST really nasty here. And this is an easy jump shot for ST. But can he jump and make the 9? He has to jump cut the 1 into the 9 and he has to still control the cue ball from scratching. ST has a little smirk on his face. He definitely knows that it's coming. It's either going to be ST for the combination or Sean. Which is it going to be? ST lines up for a combo here. So he's jumping the 1 into the 9. Oh, not enough cut. Good jump shot, but not enough cut. Oh dear, oh dear. Has a similar shot, except that Sean has a carom into the 9. So Sean is definitely going to go for this. He's pretty good at billiards. So he's pretty good at predicting the cue ball's path off the tangent. So I know he's going to go for it. He definitely will. He's not going to be trying to play anything safe here. Oh dear. There you can see Sean not hesitating, firing in that 9-ball carom to take ST quickly off the table. Unfortunately there by ST, didn't really get much of a chance on the table there. Sean missed an easy shot, leaving him safe, and ST only got one shot on the table, which he failed to capitalize on. It was a shot that was in his repertoire of skills, but unfortunately the execution was poor and he was not able to capitalize on that easy combo that was like a sitting duck into the pocket. So here comes Courtney. Courtney was also defeated by ApexElgenio after kicking at an object ball, having played a really good safety there by ApexElgenio. Courtney kicked at the 2-ball and was not able to make contact. ApexElgenio ran out beautifully that rack there. So Sean is now up 2 games and off to the races again. Is that going to scratch? Ooh. Oh, that's a bad break off there. Cue ball. He lost complete control of the cue ball. And look at what he's now facing. Sean is hooked behind the 8. Definitely will be calling a push out. There you can see he said he's calling a push out. So let's see what he decides to do here. He's just going to give Courtney a look at the 1. He's leaving Courtney with a bank, and this is not something that you want to do. Courtney is not the player that you want to leave with a bank. He's not going to hesitate. He's going to go for it. He's not going to check to see if the possibility of the bank not being made. If you leave Courtney with any sort of opening, he has no restraint. He's not going to play a safe if a shot is available. That's as much as I know about Courtney. Alright, I think the camera might be in the way here. So I think Sean, I'm going to move the camera back a little bit here. Alright, much better. Let's get on with the rack here. So Sean is now on the 1. Pots the 1 in. Comes around. Let's see what the cue ball is looking like here. Looks as if it hits the side pocket and bumped out. Fortunately for him here, he has a 2-9 combo. And this is what the players here, when I tell you that they do not leave a combination, if it looks doable, they're going after it and trying to get lucky. I know that the pros only goes after a combination when it's absolutely wired into the pocket. Sean Deere fired in at that combo, not working out. He tried that earlier, and that's what had caused him to go on the back burner in the rack against ApexElgenio. He tried to go for a combo which was not wired and he missed. Now he has opened up everything here for Courtney, and Courtney shooting way too fast. That's one of his biggest downfall over the years. He just goes in, he just fires in, doesn't give it much thought. This is something that I definitely need to talk to him about, and hopefully if he's watching this match, he will see that these mistakes are self-inflicted mistakes. These are self-inflicted mistakes that can be avoided just by taking a little extra few seconds down on his shot here. Sean knocking in that 4. Now he has the opening. I think it's just an exchange of innings that these players are playing. So Sean can capitalize, should capitalize in fact. Don't like that shot though, Sean. The 7 is all the way back here. You'd have wanted, or does he have an angle? I think he's okay. He's just gonna take the thin cut here. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. His cue ball position needs to be a little bit cleaner. He didn't consider the stretch. Oh dear, this is no good. Is he gonna go for a safety or the cut? Oh, he's going for the cut. Oh, and completely selling out the rock here. And I hope that while you guys are watching this, as opposed to judging the players and their decision, I hope that you guys are actually using the opportunity to learn what to do and what not to do here. Courtney's down onto the 8 here. Oh, crazy. Absolutely crazy. I don't know what that was. That was completely unnecessary. He didn't need to do anything fancy. He didn't need to roll. He didn't really need to do anything at all. All he needed to do was just stop the cue ball or stun draw and just land anywhere on the 9. Poor execution there by Courtney. Absolutely discombobulating. Cannot believe that after giving so many chances in one rock, Courtney was unable to capitalize there. Definitely should have been a rock that he capitalizes on, and he does that a lot. Over the years that I've known him, there's several rocks that he can win, and because he plays so aggressive and without precision, he tends to always then not deliver and win a lot of rocks there. Another poor break off there by Sean. Poor break off there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think a ball has gone down. I can see the 1. I'm not sure. I think this is the 2 ball all the way up here. So a ball has gone down. 3, 4, 5. I think the 5 ball is what went down here. So ST is the one that's playing Sean. You can see ST just getting a couple of warm-up shots there in the background. Let's see what Sean decides to do here. Looking like he's going for the aggressive cut. Oh, incredible shot. Oh, amazing shot there. Oh, wow. I did not see that one coming. I absolutely did not see that one coming. Brilliant shot there. Brilliant shot there by Sean. You can see him smiling. That usual signature smirk after he plays a big shot. Now he has to be stretching. And you're going to have to prepare to deal with this, guys. Whenever you go for shots that are not natural, where you can't predict the cue ball's path, you're going to end up in tricky, cheeky little positions like these. He's now requesting the rest. So he's asking for the rest. Because he cannot stretch, he cannot reach. And the 3 ball is in the open table. 4 balls a little bit out there as well. So he has some work to do here. So he's stretching. Let's see if he can actually get position onto the 3. Oh, this is a tricky shot here. Okay, so that is expected then. Because stretching. But he got the position on the 3. He just simply missed the 2 ball. Oh, actually, it's not ST that he's playing. He's actually playing me. I didn't even realize that I was the one that rocked up the game here. So let's see. Powerful safety. I don't have much, so I've got to look at where can I leave Sean. That 6 ball looks beautiful. and I can use the 9 and the 7 as an extra blockage. Bit of outside spin. Oh, that was beautiful. Beautiful safety there by ApexElgenio. Really, really nice start. I got stopped in my tracks, unfortunately, by a missed shot because I wasn't comfortable with my bridge. But now back on the table, I've resumed where I had left off, and that's a beautiful safety executed there. Sean going for the aggressive cut, leaving himself tricky. Now he's looking to kick. Now, the type of kick shots that I show you guys on my channel are things that a lot of these players that are around me, they don't really know these systems. I've tried to teach a few of them, but they do not resonate with the mathematical calculation. So a lot of the times you find that they do stuff like that. They often get kick shots that they missed. Easy kick shots. That kick shot was a very, very doable one. All they needed was a bit of a reference point. But then again, as I said, only you guys here who are on my channel follows these systems. Use them. They are powerful. I use them. That's why I teach them here. Now, I've already assessed looking at the combination 9. But I don't like playing combinations unless it's wired. I've learned from Tor Lori, all the pros, Niels Fine. You don't go after shots like those. You try to play position. And this is a beautiful shot here. Bumping into that 7 as a stopper. Still making that 6 ball a little difficult. So I'm going to have to try to get really good position here on that 6. That 7 ball has made the rack a little bit tougher. I'm on the 3. The 4 ball only has 2 pockets. Straight down to the top left. And of course right here into the bottom right. The stun drawing coming out. Beautiful cue ball control. Absolutely beautiful cue ball control here by ApexElgenio. Not trying to do too much. One of the things that I've recognized by watching pro tournaments and pro matches is that the pros do not try to get too cute. You'll see here where I was looking at, yeah, you can see that I just picked that spot. I don't really want to leave myself tough, but I don't have a choice. It's easier to play this sort of shot here and come out than trying to play anything too tricky and try to get too cute on the 6. So just taking the table, the great Buddy Hall once said that don't play for position when you already have position. Don't try to get too cute. Just accept what the table is offering and settle down, compose yourself and deliver here. So now you can see that I'm going to pot this 6 here into the corner and watch the beautiful cue ball control and position that I took on getting back onto that 7. Beautiful through the rail position, going in and around the angles in between the 8 and the 9. That's one of my favorite shots to play on the table. When you deliver that cue, oh, that was a beautiful execution. You can see it there on the replay how everything was planned to the T. This is beautiful. This is absolutely spectacular pool that is being played here by ApexElgenio. A little bit of distraction there in the side. I'm a very disciplined pool player, so I don't shoot if I'm being distracted. I try not to blame anything or anyone. If I make a mistake, I own up to my mistake because I have the chance to control the rack here. Beautiful execution there. Nicely done. You can see that I don't take anything for granted. Just have a look at where exactly I need the cue ball to be. I don't play a shot unless I'm sure. So now, here, just an easy position. Just a stun draw, slight stun draw here. I'm just taking the easy 9 here. This is a beautiful execution here. Brilliant safety to start after Sean made a really tough opening shot and played or tried to play a safety. It didn't, well, he tried to make a shot, but he left me tough and I just locked him up behind the 6 and just ran out the rack. Beautiful. Well done. Now here comes Kimoni Dunn back onto the table. He was the one that removed me run out a beautiful rock there. As you can see there on the replay, Kimoni done run out that beautiful rock. And now it's time for me to avenge the ApexElgenio that was punished by that mistake, that uncharacteristic mistake. Let's see what this rock has to offer here. Kimoni done back onto the table. He's on 1 rock, I am on 4. So here we go, guys. Oh, lost control of the white. Lost control of the white. Almost scratched. A ball is down. I'm on 4. I have 3 more rocks to go. I'll just settle down here. Now I have this combination 1-7. And I'm a very defensive type of player. This is one of the things that I hope that I can add to my game in the next couple of years. I want to be able to go for certain types of shot. For example, I'm almost sure that a professional player would go for this 1-7. And I'm looking at it. I'm really looking at it. But then for some reason, I just always tend to go for defense. And I'm going to attempt to play some sort of defense. And I think I really I misunderstood what the cue ball was going to do here. I was trying to get it to pass the 7 and use the inside spin to check it behind the 7. But the cue ball double kissed here on the 1. And once again here, selling out the rock. So, bad lapse in judgment there. These things are going to happen when you're playing long elongated, when you're playing long matches. You're going to lapse, but it's just really and truly for you to remain composed and wait until you get back that opportunity at the table. So Kimoni done, back on the table again, settling down. Has a tough opening pot here. Overcutting that shot. Oh, this is not good. This is not good. Oh dear, this is his chance. ApexElgenio back onto the table faster than you could say 1. Oh, but it's still tricky. You can see that I'm looking at the 3. I need to get into that area right there. But I have a steep cut. I could go into the 8. You can see that I'm looking at it. But I've learned over the years, I've learned from a really good player here, that when you can play position without bumping into a ball, avoid bumping into balls. Do not nudge, do not brush a ball if you don't have to. Here's where I tried, but I just literally could not hold the cue ball in that position. I need a little bit more draw on that. Didn't work out. Leaving myself tough here. And once again, you can see I'm a defensive type of player. I'm always looking to hook my opponent. And like I did with Sean, I'm going to be doing here again. I'm going to be playing 2-3 rails, using the cue ball, wedging up behind the 7. Oh, incredible shot there by ApexElgenio. You can hear SD in the background. Apex! Beautiful. And it doesn't matter who I'm playing. Doesn't matter if you're a low-level player or a high-level player. You're going to get a hook like this every time if I get the opportunity here. And it seems as if Kimoni Dunn has been practicing his kicking systems, because he seems to start to develop some sort of feel for the angle. You can see where he kind of knows that he needs to find a route to really get to that zone there. You can see him calculating, and I like this. It is so surprising how a C-level player is actually doing this. Most of you guys may disagree with me that he's a C-level player, but he is. He's just been playing competitive pool for over a year and a half. And it's really surprising to really see Kimoni Dunn really elevating his game and really looking at positional roll kicking angles. He may miss this kick, but you can see it's just a little bit of knowledge. I definitely recommend for him to watch a couple of my kicking videos, because that wasn't a hard kick. if you know the angles and you know the numerical systems, you can get yourself out of safeties like that. So it's nice to see different aspects being shown in Kimoni's game, but as usual, I'm going to play what I need to play to win. And there you can see, getting a ball in hand, usually you don't expect to come back to the table. 8 ball or 9 ball or 10 ball, ApexElgenio will punish you. Just rolling forward there nicely. Already looking at the 5. I've already looked at the 5, and I'm going to go around again. I'm going to look here. I need that sort of angle. I just wanted to check to make certain that I don't land cheekily. It's going to carry me into the side pocket. There you can see I'm double checking again. That I just need to be just about there. Just about right here. That would be perfect. If I can get to that position there, then I can transition from the 5 to that 6. That 6 ball is in a tricky position. There you can see. Beautiful. Taking the long putt on the 5 here. Now, this is a key shot here. Landing onto the 6. Already you can see that's the area that I want to land in. So I have to focus here. Just have to focus and see what comes out here. Potting the 5. Bumping off. Ooh. Oh dear, dear. A bit heavy. You can see the disgruntledness on my face. Very annoyed at how badly I landed. Very too heavy on that shot. Just needed to just bump out a little bit, but I didn't want to risk getting hooked behind the 9, because that would have been more brutal. You can see here, look at what I'm doing here. I'm looking at a two-way shot. I'm gonna call the bank on the 6, but I know that I don't really like these backward bank shots. These shots where you have to use spin. I particularly do not like these banking systems, but I'm gonna go all out aggressive here. Well, I'm actually gonna go passive aggressive. I'm gonna be trying to bank the 6, and you will see already where I measured up the double bank. So I know that if I miss the bank, I want to be able to catch and leave the cue ball on the short, the 6 ball on the short rail here. So you can see I hit exactly where I was aiming. Might as well I just aim towards the pocket. Maybe it would have gone in and I've gotten perfect position here on the 7, but this is exactly what I had planned. Cue ball, object ball, pardon me, the 6 ball went a bit too far. It just didn't go far enough for him to get a cut, because this is tricky. And just making this shot is extremely difficult because he's going to be stretching. So it's tricky. Now, again, this was this kind of play that Kimoni done is putting on this showcase, even though he lost the match, is an exceptional gameplay here. Look at the safety that he tries to play. He plays an Efren type safety. Oh, beautiful. Exceptional shot there by Kimoni Dunn. How did he visualize that? As a C-level player, you don't see C-level players doing this kind of thing. There is a lot of potential in this young man. He just needs some more time. And you can see me talking to myself there. I'm saying to myself, I love quality pool. I love good pool. I love when you guys play these kind of games. I love when you guys give me a challenge, because you're testing my kicking ability here. And once again, I'm not going to fail in showing you here. You can see that I'm looking at the angle to come off to that short rail here. I'm looking at the angle that's going to take me 2 rails into the 6. So already you can see just measuring up. I'm using the +2 system here. So just trying to kick 2 rails. I could jump the 6 though. It was an easy jump, but the kick had a lot of potential. I could kick it into the side. I could kick it back down to the short rail and leave him safe. So I felt like the kick was a lot more doable there. The jump maybe would have been a better option as an attacking option. But Kimoni Dunn here has a chance. He has a chance at the table. And this is very similar to the shot that ST got. This is much easier though. It's kind of also similar to an earlier shot that I missed on the 5 as well. But this time Kimoni, not only did he miss the 6, but he missed the 6 on the upper short rail, on the unprofessional side here. So a lot of similarities in terms of the miss, and these things, as I said, guys, I'm so very experienced, where you have a slight lapse in judgment, you have a slight lapse in concentration. Kimoni done played a beautiful safety, got the roof off the building, and so Kimoni done wasn't able to compose himself enough, as he's been doing throughout the whole match, and just feeling there, missing that shot, giving ApexElgenio a chance. Beautiful cut shot there on the 6, bumping into the 9, very much intentional, and definitely something that I have worked on over the past couple of months, over the past couple of years actually. It's just that everything seems to be coming to fruition here. Now you see where I go around and I have a look at where I need to be on the 8, and I actually saw Albin Ocean. He's the type of player that does this type of thing. He goes around, he looks at a tiny little zone that he wants to land. And the old ApexElgenio, before this experience, would try to do some fancy stuff. Spin, bump into the balls, hoping for position. That there, the thought of Albin Ocean came into my mind, how neat Albin Ocean can be when he's playing position. He's one of my favorite players to watch because he's so steady, so firm, so mental, so strong. And I admire every aspect of Albin Ocean's game. Even though Shane Van Boening is the player, is my player at all times, I emulate Shane Van Boening in every sense. But here, a chance given and a chance taken. ApexElgenio not backing down, taking every chance that I get. Beautiful there. Alright, so I'm back now. I'm on 5 points. I need another 2 rack to bring this to the end. And so ST now seems to be the one that's coming towards the table. This is going to be a very short rack if I remember correctly. I don't know why these things always happens to ST, but it always seems that he ends up, if you guys remember, and if you're looking at the replay there, you'll see where ST lost the last rack to a carom combination, or to a carom. And that all started with Sean breaking and the 9 ball almost going into the side pocket. Let's see what happens here. This I remember was going to be a, this I remember, if I remember correctly, it's going to be a short rack. Let's see how the break is. It's been breaking good all night. Ooh, dear, oh dear, oh dear. First scratch. Oh, this is not good. This is absolutely not good. Gotta accept. Nothing I can do. That was a poor break off. Playing with a really strong player, you're going to find that this may be the only shot that I would have gotten on the table. But we're playing with a B-level player, so let's see what ST decides to do here. This is easy. It's nothing too tough here. Everything is in the open. He walks around, he looks at where he needs to be. But let me know, guys, what happened here. I don't know what ST did right here. Oh, this is absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I don't know what happened here. I'm not sure what he did. And then he tried to kick. And would you look at this? Oh my gosh. The 9 ball almost went into the side of the 5. Oh, he can see that he was very disappointed in that position play. He just got down and whack at that kick. And just whacking at that kick, you can see here that he left a combination again on this 3-9. Now you notice that I'm doing a calculation here, and I have not shown anybody this carom system that I learned about 7 years ago. I'm not even focusing on making the combination. I'm focusing on potting the 3 and playing position for the 4. And just that little clip onto that 9, just drop the 9 into the pocket, bringing me to a quick score here of 6. Oh, crazy. ST is probably one of the most unfortunate pool players that I've seen. He sometimes scratches where there's no scratch available. Sometimes he plays really bad position, like that position there from the 2 to the 3 there was a cracker of a position. Stunning. I don't know how to explain what he just did. There were like 1,000 different ways that he could play position onto the 3, stun draw, and hooked himself. And that perhaps is the fastest rock that I've ever won. You can see there I was very confident in just potting the 3. I wasn't really interested in the combination. But nothing's wrong with an early win and a quick win. So thank you very much, ST, for that opportunity. Alright, better break off there. Q-Boss still not in full control. Beautiful break. Woo, 3 balls down. Oh, what a power break. A power break shot there by ApexElgenio, but again, still not landing perfectly. The 2 ball is snookered. Now, I'm in between decisions here. Can see that I'm looking to play a half ball safety here, banking the 2, coming up and going behind the 6 and the 3. I see a lot of pro players do this, and I did not want to give up this chance. Can see I'm looking at push out options, but I've learned that never put a player in on the table to do something that you can actually do. But I decided to go against the push out and just go for this safety here. And it was a really good attempt, in my opinion. It's not something that I do a lot, but the speed. Oh dear, I just need a little bit more speed, and that would have been a perfect safety there again on Courtney. And you can see Courtney's down within a second, not taking any time to look at the shot. I really do hope that if he's watching this, he'll realize that he's not taking any time, and that's really what's causing me to really get position here. Still a sticky position, really tough position that Courtney has left me in. The 5 ball is all the way close to the 6. The combination is not wired. I have to be on the right side of the 5, but the angle that I have is going to just allow me to just be on the wrong side of the 4, which is going to make it way challenging to get back onto the 5. So I'm going to have to take an alternative route here. Can see that I'm looking that if I could just get there, would it be enough to get back onto the 5? I don't want to have to play the combination, but if I don't have a choice, I may have to. So you can see I'm playing with tops here, and I'm just going to go on the left side of the 4. If I can get onto the left side of the 4, then I could transition back onto the 5 on the right side. Oh, a nice little nudge, but now tricky. I'm out of position. What do you do? I don't have much options here. I have a bank, but the guaranteed position onto the 5-6. The 6, you can see I go around here and I'm looking. The 5-6 is not wired, but I'm caught between the rock and a hard place. I have to go. I'm looking at edging the 4, going back around behind the 7. Doesn't look too doable. Might leak the 4. So I'm just going to go for the aggressive bank. You can see I'm lining up the bank. I'm definitely going for the bank on the 4. May have to just go for the combination or set myself up for a safety. A beautiful bank shot there by ApexElgenio. Another one, that is the 3rd in this match already. So playing pretty good. So now I have another bank shot again. This is the second time I'm leaving myself with a double bank shot in the same rock. So I'm using the Dr. Dave once more than twice, but I really need to learn when to use top spin. You can see here where the bank, as I'm about to execute, is going to go a little bit long because of that top spin. And I'm trying to play position for the 6 at the same time. So I'm definitely feeling very disappointed about that execution. That bank was in my repertoire of skills. You can see Courtney once again. That's what the players here do all the time. I've spoken to them so much about doing this. They go for wild combos, and the wild combos usually don't work out. In this case here, he has left me tough. I think what he said to me is that he cannot be bothered with my pretty pool. That's what he said. As he was walking away, he was like, he cannot be bothered with this precision pool. He just wants to whack at the balls. And I refuse to fall into that trap. That was another poor execution there by ApexElgenio. Another lapse in judgment. Going for one bang too many. You can see Courtney's down fast. Shooting, no care in the world. Just shooting way too fast here, Courtney. He's not even setting himself up. He just firing and just firing here. Now, this is where I kind of definitely lost focus here. This particular safety I saw Niels Fine in the 2014 World 9-Ball Championship played a beautiful safety where he just barely nudged that 6 and used the 7 and the 9. You should see the replay coming up on screen here.
I think he wanted to hold the cue ball maybe a little more behind the 3 and not giving a possible chance to see the 2 ball, but I think the 9 is still blocking a clean path, so good safety from Niels here. Very good.
Nice answer.
Here, where Niels Fine did that beautiful laid up safety. I was trying it, but it didn't work. And so, one mistake too many. This is what I'm talking about. When you give these ferocious, fearless players opportunities like this, they will take advantage and will dismantle me just like this here. So Courtney got his chance. You can see not taking much time, just getting down, shooting with natural ability and potting that 9 into the pocket. So once again, an unfortunate miss there. And so I think I'm gonna have to pause the video. I think my battery was dying, so I had to pause the video, run out. 3 more games were played, players got their score, but you're not gonna be able to see that, guys. I'm just gonna bring you to the start of the hill rock between myself and ST here. So hope you guys are enjoying the match. I'm gonna get right into it. Alright guys, so after running out a few games, you can see I'm resetting the camera because the battery had died. I think that Kimoni lost his rock. Courtney, I think, win another rock. Sean lost his rock. So I think that Sean defeated ST defeated Sean. Kimoni defeated Sean, and ST defeated Kimoni, and ST also defeated Courtney as well, or something of that sort. But it so happens that ST was the player who was playing me. I'm at 6 points. I need an extra 1 here to win. And like I said, when I'm playing these races, there are many times where you end up on the hill and you lose on the hill, and you end up having to fight harder than you've ever had to fight. So let's see if ST is going to put one on here and see if he's going to take the opportunity away from me once again. So ST settling down here in this final rock. Beautiful break shot there. 1 ball into the side, 5 ball into the corner. Opening shot here on the 3. Beautiful break shot there by ST. Balls are wide open in the table. This is not the first time ST has gotten an open table here. He has already gotten one and didn't capitalize. Let's see if he can do it right now where it matters the most. Knocks in the 2. Perfect here on the 3. 4 ball is clean, 6 ball is clean, 7, 8, 9. Everything is like sitting ducks. And like I said, ST has a time when he really does some uncharacteristic things. If you remembered that he has the shot at opening table and he played position there. I'm really discombobulated. I'm really confused as to why he wanted to go into the side rail and back out. For me, all he needed was a slight soft stun stroke there and just hold position. He didn't need to go. I don't think the angle was even there. But again, leaving ApexElgenio with any sort of opening can prove quite brutal, and which of course will be proven here in this rock. Beautiful spin shot there, just potting that 3 with a bit of top left, coming back out to the middle of the table, which is ideal. Now, even though I got position here from the 4 to the 6, I want you to pay close attention, guys, to my delivery. And this is how I assess myself. I know where I'm going wrong or right. Now, if you notice in the delivery here, you can see that I'm looking that I'm going to have to play another spin shot. I'm thinking about going behind the 6. But look at the delivery, guys. You can see that my cue wasn't all the way through. I didn't go through the cue ball here. I got up in mid-stroke. I fortunately bumped the 7 and got, say here, position onto the 6. And it has put me in a position once again to play one of my favorite shots. Now, I don't remember if it was ST that I had played this shot on, or was it Sean? I think it was Sean. You'll see the replay here coming on the screen, where this shot here to get from the 6 to the 7, I have a very steep angle, so I can't hold it to play the combo 7-8. So I'm going to have to spin this cue ball here, a couple cushions, and you'll see that I go down on the shot, and I got back up, and I went down, and I got back up, because I'm looking that if I use too much top spin, it can scratch into the side. So I need a lot of right spin here to open the angle up to get back down table there. And that was a beautifully executed shot. Very similar to the shot that I played earlier. And you can see, guys, that there is a lot of consistency in how I'm playing this particular match. I lost my first rock due to an uncharacteristic mistake, which I was punished. And then I also lost my next rock because of a wild execution there by my opponent and just leaving myself a little bit tough. Bad safety, bad attempted safety, and just losing concentration a bit. We have some patrons walking in. They're unaware that a match is being played. That's one of my students, Matthew. If you happen to see this, Matthew, you're seeing yourself on camera. Nice to meet you. Nice to see you after a year. So there's a little bit of distraction there, but I'm focused. Gonna be potting this 7 here. Again, patron is completely unaware that a match is being played. Just kind of refocusing here. It's a tricky little rock. It's not as easy as anybody would think it is. Because after playing this 7, look at my cue going up into the ear. Oh, that was poor. I made the shot, but it was a poor delivery. So you can see that there was a little bit of anxiousness, a little bit of nerves in the hands. So here I have a pocket hanger. There I can pick my spot. Now you have to be careful with this type of shot, because if you play the shot too thin, you can't stretch into the side. And if you play it too thick, it can hit the short rail and die just like this. You can see that the cue ball barely could creep into position. Barely. So it was a tricky shot. For anybody who plays high level pool will know whether on an 8-foot table or a 9-foot table, that shot is a shot that you have to be very meticulous about, because you can scratch into the side and you can fall short like I just did here. But I'm on the hill, I'm not gonna miss this shot, most certainly not. I'm gonna be cutting the shot thin, getting down and collecting the cheese, and that is 7 rocks. There you can see, looking up on the chain, about to collect the dough, feeling good collecting the cheese there. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed the match. I hope that you learned some stuff. I'm going to be doing a separate commentary on some of the rocks, so I'm going to be going more in depth into what the players were thinking, the thoughts that I had, and share those opinions and tips with you. So look out for those posts, and as usual, look out for my kicking videos and my kicking series, guys. So stay tuned, lots of great contents coming out. So I'll see you soon, guys. Thank you for sharing, thank you for supporting, thank you for staying loyal to the channel, and I'll see you in another tutorial video. Until next time.
The days I had making